NBA 2K25 is here. We have tons of stuff going on with different modes and new additions, features, and more. The WNBA is about to get revealed on what they're doing or bringing this time around. The community's been talking, and I got a lot to say about the WNBA, and I want to get into it right now. Please feel free to rock with me and my community. I'm going to be hosting NBA 2K events. It's going to be a lot of amazing events for everybody, and all are going to be welcome, as well as some special guest stuff. So, rock with us. We do have our 24/7 as well. You haven't seen that. Basically, 24/7 news, guides, all around stream. So, you can check that out and get involved. And thank you so much. If you want to join the community by joining my YouTube membership, that's also appreciated. I gotta earn it, so let's get into it so I can earn that stripes. So before we get into anything, what I gotta say, man, is the WNBA is pretty dope. I don't know if you guys ever played it before. We're about to showcase some footage, but I actually enjoy it. And I wait until the middle of the year because you start off playing MyCareer, and then you do my team a little bit. I play a lot of Play Now, just casually playing head to head against other people online. And then within that time, I'll go in here and check out what they're doing and see what's going on, root for the players that I love, kind of just feel it out and see the difference. And the WNBA has its own thing. And my first statement, and I put this up on social media, was I really hope that they just have new features that the NBA game doesn't have right now. Because we know MyCareer, my team, we have all these different features and amazing stuff. And WNBA is pretty much trying to get in its own lane. And I believe if they had some special features and the community got mad about it and like, oh, why doesn't the NBA have this? Well, okay, you guys go ahead and make your game. We're gonna make ours. And if it became popular enough, it will have a WNBA right on its own. And that could be very awesome. But I don't know the popularity. I don't have the numbers behind to back that type of statement up. It's just a personal wish because they deserve it. But just like the real NBA and the WNBA, you have to take into account that who's going to the WNBA games. You can't get mad at people. You have to just show up and show support and hope for the best, that the league pays more, that does better. And that's a whole nother conversation. We're not going to get into it. But the point behind that is the same thing with the WNBA. It has to get big to the point where it's undeniable and they got to make it their own game. Now, reason I want to try and stress on a couple of things here, the reason I want to bring that up is because there's been other games like NBA Live who right away just put in female characters. You can create a female character and you couldn't play in the NBA career. They made it so that like you couldn't go into the NBA and just become a female player in the NBA. But you can play in all the tournaments, you can play in all the street games. You can pretty much do everything else in the story of the game. And that is amazing. And as a matter of fact, I would always make, I don't know if you guys ever played NBA Live, but a wing defender was the best in the game because they had amazing, like overpowered defense, blocks and steals, and then they could still dunk very good and shoot the three very well. And it was my favorite build in the game, and it was a female. And I had fun with that. But the truth is that 2K, might not ever do it, even though it's a popular thing. And I believe a lot of the community wants it. I played with a bunch of females in the older days with NBA Live and 2K. And, they just very good hoopers, all types of builds. They really have fun with the game and it's a vibe, nothing but respect for their skills. Nobody cared about, oh, she's a female. It's like, hey, pass the ball, shoot it, score, play defense, get in there. And I'm talking about in video games. But in real life, there's a conversation going on that the females can't dunk, the way men can dunk. They don't have the strength they have. You know, it's different heights and stuff. And while I agree and I understand that that's important, and I will say this, I think that 2K is trying to create an authentic feeling, and in what you're watching is the example of that, where it is more authentic to the WNBA than I've ever seen in any video game. So out of respect for 2K, you gotta say, hey, good job, you know, for making it realistic. But the truth is, 2K isn't always realistic. And I'm sorry to break the news to those people who say 2K is a realistic game. It's like, no, it's not. Not when you're playing my team or my career. It is not a realistic game. Um, if you play now, it'll be a little more realistic as far as the authentic feel. But I have a video, you guys should probably watch that, basically discussing that topic. But the point is, hey man, what is so wrong with a little bit of fun unrealisticness? Okay, she's dunking. Okay, she's, you know, being able to handle the guys. It's like, it's just a creative player. It's different than like an authentic NBA game. So in that regard, you know, NBA Live did it right. And I think that it would be nice if they end up coming back with this same type of thing where they say, hey, yeah, you can't play in the NBA career, but you can be in the city. Enjoy. And you can dunk and you can do all of that. You can be 7 foot female. It's all good. Just unlock it for us. But that's my opinion. At the same time, like I said, if they could make the authentic WNBA popular and not give in, and I think that's what they're trying to do, not give in to the community like myself and say, nah, we're going to make this the real deal. And you're going to have your own version of the game. We just got the college football game, which I think is super cool. And they can do that with the WNBA if they can make it popular enough and if it's on demand enough. And so if they try, they might lose millions. So I don't know what to think. But that's just something to think about on a general conversation starter. And again, I'm not here to kind of push or pull or create this protest. I know what I played in NBA Live and it was fun and I didn't even care. I wasn't thinking if it was a female or not. I just made one because I already had like 5 characters. I wanted to make some extra characters and made it a female, and she was dunking. She was doing everything. It was amazing. It was just a good time. At the end of the day, it became blurry. I was just playing a video game, you know? And it could have been an alien or a tree. It's just, why not? And to be honest with you, you know, I think there's a huge community, millions of us who feel the same way. And so, hey, go ahead and leave a comment about what you're feeling about this. And if you really feel like I do and you want it in the game, go and like this so that we can get this out there to the public, you know? We'll see what happens. But hope y'all enjoyed. I just wanted to kind of share my opinion. I'm very excited about NBA 2K25. Y'all know what it is. And remember, man, join the community. You got the Discord and get familiar with the events that I'm going to be planning, trying to lift the community up and get everybody involved. All right. See you there. Peace. Go. By the way, new video should be popping up right now. Check it out. Peace.